Hey, what's going on, everybody? Adam Cardinal, Cardinal and Company team. You're going to watch Behind the Listing Real Estate Untold Stories. All the craziness, the wackiness, some of the scariness that we've seen over the last 13 years. It's going to be crazy. Here we go. Hey, welcome back to Behind the Listing Real Estate's Untold Stories, Episode 2. Kids do the darndest things. We've seen some dudes. Number one, I love that Kelly comes with me to the open houses, runs the open houses. You have so many times kept kids occupied with playing tic-tac-toe, where we used to give out the HomeSmart stickers and all that stuff. So the parents can really go out and can check stuff, can check out the home and not have to be worried about, the kids doing whatever. So that's all.
Well, sometimes they basically abandon them and just walk away.
Yes. So
leaving them with me, a complete stranger, which I don't mind because we'd prefer that, and then they don't get into trouble touching things in the rest of the house.
Well,
some people watch their kids, others let them run wild.
Well, there's again, these stories are more on the extreme side. So this is one where the couple came in and they loved the house. They checked in at the open house table and put the baby down in the carrier and walked away for 10, 15, 20 minutes.
More than that.
Go ahead.
So they came in with the baby, and immediately I could tell that this baby recently took a dump. And the whole
living room.
The whole living room stunk. And so they bring him in with, clearly his diaper was full, and they put him down at the table, where this is the same table we use for open houses, and they just put him down, and they checked in, and then they just started to wander.
I don't think they even asked you to keep an eye on him.
I don't believe they did. No, I think they just started to wander, and they noticed me, like, oh, how cute, da-da-da-da-da, but clearly I'm working, I can't, tend to the baby, but then they were like, oh, do you mind? And then they just left the room, and now we're sitting there, the whole room just stinks like.
Well, and it's not like he did it and was done. He continued. You would get the kid doing the.
Yeah.
And he would be making, like, this thing is overflowing.
Yeah.
At this point.
And so the parents, they went through the whole house, they looked at everything, and then they were like, okay, we'll let you know. And then they left with the baby, but the stink was left behind. So now we're standing there like the next group that comes in, or, this baby's going to be long gone. They're just going to be like, oh, these two stink like shit.
I blamed her.
And I always blame him.
And speaking of that,
but you found air freshener in the other room, and you were spraying it, but it just smelled like apples, cinnamon, and poop.
Poop, yeah. Any realtors out there, we know we carry an arsenal in our cars, with tools, hammers, screwdrivers, batteries, smoke detectors, air freshener. Like you're always. There's always something.
It's just like the movie The Wedding Planner, where she has that little utility belt for something the bride needs or the mother of the bride needs. And the same thing is with the realtor. We always have something in our car because we never know what we're going to need or what we're going to have to use.
Yep. So I'm another one. The reason why, so you come to our open houses, a lot of times, we advise the seller to, put the toilet paper away, or we would print out signs, please don't use the bathroom during the open house, or at least please ask.
And we taped the toilet seat down.
We were doing that during COVID. We actually got the sanitary things and went taping it down, just because we were having to go through some extreme precautions. But this group comes in, you just can't keep track. You're at an open house, there are so many different people. I don't know who did it. All I know is the bathroom door shut. And 10 to 15 minutes, this house had one bathroom. People are here to see the house, one bathroom. And 10 to 15 minutes later, the bathroom door was now open, and a little kid came out, 6 or 8 years old. This kid dropped a biscuit that was from a full-grown man out of his little body. And the toilet's clogged, everything stinks, and now people are walking by and going like this. And that kid is the catalyst for us saying, advising our sellers, is it all right with you? We'll put a note, please do not use the bathroom during the open houses. We get it. People got to go. And a lot of times with people, can I please go,
But,
ask, just ask. I mean,
stop at a fast food restaurant. I mean, there's other places to stop, not in somebody's home, knowing that it's going to be filled with people.
Yeah, and I'm okay, somebody's got to go. We all got to go, we got to go. At least ask, or, someone's in charge of the open house. Hey, I really got to go. Is it okay if I use the bathroom? Yeah, fine. Hey, I've said it before. Is it number one or number two? When one is fine.
This is our commercial. Like, don't poop at open houses, please. Please go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Or any other place but our house.
If it's an emergency, I get it. I absolutely get it. If it's an emergency, this situation was an emergency. This was whatever. Oh, so speaking of kids, and kids gotta eat. Kids get hungry. We bring open house snacks. We bring cookies, waters, and lollipops, and and whatever. We always have. We put out a good spread when we have.
Everybody's always saying how awesome our open houses are.
Yeah.
Like, we know how to throw a party.
But sometimes you get a littler one, and they have to be breastfed, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with breastfeeding. It's natural.
Totally normal and natural.
Totally natural.
And we're all for it.
Yeah, it's just that when you're in an open house of like 100 people and you weren't expecting it, it's just a shock. Like, I know.
And it wasn't subtle. She was topless.
Yeah, completely.
Like,
Completely.
She was just walking around topless feeding her baby. Which we're not shaming, again.
No,
we get the kids hungry.
The kid's hungry. You have two. The kid has one mouth. You can leave one away.
Yes. Why were they both? Why were they both exposed if you were only using one side?
Why is this person completely topless? And my head spun around like, what the heck is going on?
And I feel like she got more attention than the house did.
100%. I mean, I don't think that was one case, but there were other cases, but more normal. Like, all right, kind of covered up, or just being indiscreet. But this person was completely topless. Again, nothing wrong with breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding?
Breastfeeding, see? Nothing wrong with breastfeeding.
No, we encourage it.
It's natural. It's whatever it is. Yeah, to each their own. It's just I didn't understand why she was completely naked in our open house.
It was a little distracting.
Oh, the fun we have. Don't you want to get your real estate license? This will be absolutely amazing.
You see naked people. And
you deal with poop.
Poop.
You have to clean up poop. Had to clean up stuffed toilets. Well, that's it for this episode, episode 2. Kids do the darndest things. Hey, we will see you for the next one, Real Estate's Untold Stories Behind the Listing, for episode 3 coming soon. Bye-bye.